So, yeah, everyone's okay. Nat is obviously not eligible so that's the obvious one. But everybody who's been playing is available to play. I just chose not to play them this evening and give them a limited opportunity, to get some rest. And I know it's a Champions League game, but like I said, I trust the squad to be able to deliver. So yeah, no, we should have, we should be fresher as a result of that going into Sunday. Yeah, of course she is. I mean, look at her. She's a handful. She's difficult. She's hard to manage, So, but I always start with strategy, like strategy first, then selection. So it's getting the strategy right, knowing that we're going to play against, tit for tat, a team we know very well. They know they didn't perform well in their last game, so I expect them to be better. Whether Arsenal will, go into a 3-box-3 in their possession and pose a different challenge with a low fullback. They might do that. They're very clear in their playing style. And with us being a little deeper in the last game, of course they'll try to pose different questions, but equally I have to pose different challenges to them. So I quite like that part of it, I guess. It doesn't get boring when you play someone 2 weeks later and you've got to find different ways to compete against them. So yeah, looking forward to it. Have you watched our performances in the last 2 Conti Cup finals? Because I have, and they have, again and again. Let me be clear on this. The team know exactly how I feel about the final on Sunday in terms of showing up and showing ourselves. I don't care if it's important to them. It absolutely is important to me.
Fired up. Sophie, next please.
I was just going to ask about building on that kind of playing so close together. It has only been 2 weeks. Sometimes it's really good when you win, obviously, but it can be harder for the winning team maybe going into the second game.
Yeah.
You've had so much football in between then and out. Is that quite helpful that you've had that kind of distance even though between the two?
Yeah, probably, because it doesn't feel like 2 weeks ago. Sometimes, Aaron said it yesterday, sometimes you don't know what competition you're in when you're in our dressing room, let alone what day it is. I think, listen, you have to show up on the day. Let's be clear, they're 2 top-level teams. Both are capable of winning the game. Both have their own qualities. You've still got to show up, though, and present yourself in the way that gives yourself the best chance. And it's a final, and as always in these games, the team that shows up strong, particularly the first part, like you think about the Emirates game, it was over at half-time. You think about here, it was over at half-time. Like, you better show up from the off. If you don't, it can make it a little bit difficult.
I'll take one from Glenn and then one from Emma, please.
It'd be your last chance to pick your wits with Jonas for a while. You've had some good contests. How would you characterise describe your relationship with him now?
I think our relationship has been the same the whole time. I think, I don't see him outside of the games we have, but we always have a good communication, off camera or in the background. We're always talking about different things. I think when you play the top teams, they're always good battles. I think I've enjoyed my time playing against Arsenal in general, not less so Jonas. I've been other managers there, and I like the rivalry. I think it's fun for the women's game. I think it's been a fun rivalry between us, but that's probably on camera, off camera. I think we respect each other, and I'm sure we will have good communication because at some point he's going to have one of my players. So, there'll be a happy ending with it.
Emma, see us out. Thank you.
First of all, I had a smile on my face watching Sharida Spitzer play football. What an absolute fantastic football player. You know, the way she leads that young team. I thought she was excellent tonight. I've really enjoyed watching her. I told her that at the end. Yeah, I mean, Erin's so infectious, but she's definitely in the form of her career at Chelsea. I think she drives the midfield and she's been so consistent with that, but she's getting more and more confident in all the areas of midfield play where, you know, we've worked on with her. But yeah, she's fearless. I mean, Erin Cuthbert is one of the best players, you know, in the world. She really is. She's a top midfielder, and she deserves that credit. So I'm not surprised, you know, Sharida said that about her, to be honest.
Lovely. We'll leave it there. Thanks very much.
If the game is Sunday, would it be possible to invite this to Friday afternoon or evening rather than Thursday night?
If that works for everybody else. Glenn, that sounds great. Yeah? If you can all agree, that's fine by us.
When?
Friday 10:30, Glenn? Friday 10:30?
Half 10 Friday.
Yep. Sounds good. All right, lovely. Thank you very much, everybody.
All right, see you later. Sorry, I look so bored.